morning, and we just wanted to say Happy Easter. My name is Corey, and I work with elementary students.
And my name's Alicia, and I work with nursery, preschool, and kindergartners. And we're so glad you're here with us on Easter.
So exciting. Did you guys get any Easter baskets this morning? What was your favorite thing in it? Yeah? I love chocolate too. Chocolate is just delicious. Well, we wanted to know, did any of you come to last week's event we had? Yeah, it was the drive-thru, it was an Easter egg.
It was so fun.
It was a blast.
Yeah.
And we were so excited to see you. And if you didn't come, then we look forward to seeing you on church or in a future event we're gonna have. It's game time.
Woo!
Who's ready for some game time? Alicia, what are we gonna play?
All right, guys, this month, since you guys are all full of Easter eggs, we are going to play games that have to do with Easter eggs. So make sure you keep those all month long because you're gonna need them for our games that we're playing. This first game that we're playing, you will need a spoon and an egg, one of each for each person in your family. And you've probably heard of this before, but if you haven't, the goal of this is you're gonna put your egg on your spoon and you are going to carry it from one side of a room to another, or if you're in your backyard, from one side of your backyard to another. And your goal is to be the fastest, but the catch is, if you drop it, you have to go back and start again. So you're gonna want to make sure to be fast, but so careful. And maybe if you're in elementary school or you're older, you might even want to challenge yourself by putting the spoon in your mouth as you carry it across and not using your hands. So when you go and get these things, you can pause the video and then you can start back when you're done with the game. Have so much fun. Ready? Pause.
All right, welcome back. Who won in your house? Yeah? Did all of you win? I bet not. I bet you all didn't tie. Who dropped it the most?
Oh.
Yeah, it's hard because you want to go really fast and that egg will just fly off. So you gotta be patient. Well, we are, like we said, are so excited that you're with us this morning on Easter, and it's such a special, important day. And if you did this thing called Journey to Easter with us all last week, we met every single day and there was a video to watch. And if you did that with us, we left you hanging because on Friday we talked about that Jesus died on the cross for us. And it was all part of his rescue plan. And today is the happiest ending of all of this story, is that he rose from the dead. And that was prophesied as part of what he came to do, and he did it. All the promises were fulfilled. So we are so glad you're here to continue that story with us. And in the elementary, you guessed it, we're talking about Easter and that we can have peace because of what Jesus did on the cross for us. So stay tuned for the So-and-So Show and let's finish this Easter story.
And in preschool and kindergarten, we are also talking about Easter and just the significance of it. And like Corey said, it is going to be a special day, a day of celebration, and we can't wait for you to keep hearing the wonderful news. And we are going to focus on Jesus's love for us, that it is wide and long and high and deep, and that it covers all. And so it's for everybody, and it is great news. So we cannot wait for you to watch your Easter videos this week. We hope that you enjoy them. And also, guys, it's spring break for a lot of you. So you guys have a wonderful spring break, and we cannot wait to hear what you do. We will see you next week.
Bye, guys.
greatest day in history. Death is bleeding, you have rescued me. Sing it out, Jesus is alive. The empty cross, the empty grave, life eternal, you have won the day. Shout it out, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. I'll never be the same. When I stand in that place, free at last, meeting face to face. I am yours, Jesus, you are mine. In this joy, perfect peace, earthly pain finally will cease. Celebrate, Jesus is alive. He's alive. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. I'll never be the same. Oh, what a glorious day, what a glorious way. You have saved me, and oh, what a glorious day, what a glorious name. Oh, happy day, happy day. You wash my sin away. Oh, happy day, happy day. I'll never be the same. Forever I'm changed. I'll never be the same.
What happened to the rest of the bridge? We were almost done. Have you been eating the peeps? Welcome to the So and So Show. I'm Brandon.
And I'm Lawson, and
Happy Easter! We are so glad you're hanging out with us on this very special day.
We sure are. And now some interesting facts about Easter.
Oh,
Oh,
Cool.
I got a rope. Watch this. Boom. Cool. All right, and you got an egg, a little egg. Oh, jelly beans.
oh, fun.
Okay, all right. Aha. All right, interesting Easter fact number 1. Americans consume more than 16 billion jelly beans every year. That is actually enough jelly beans to circle the globe 3 times.
That's a lot of jelly beans. Do you have any more facts?
Do I have more facts? Brandon, I'm a facts machine.
You're a fax machine?
Forget it.
Oh, oh, good catch.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, here we are. Interesting Easter fact number 2. On April 1st, 2007, the largest ever Easter egg hunt had 9,753 children searching for 501,000 eggs.
That's nuts.
No, it was eggs. It's an egg hunt. It's right here.
Interesting Easter fact number 3. Bible story time with Kellen.
Oh, thank you.
Hey guys, happy Easter to you both.
Right back at you, Kellen. Happy Easter to you. I love Easter. Easter's so fun. I'm so glad today is Easter. What story are you telling, Kellen?
Easter?
Great.
Okay, before I tell you about Easter, I think it's best if I give you a little backstory. In fact, we should really start in the beginning. In the beginning, God created the earth and the sky, and, well, everything. He made a man named Adam and a woman named Eve.
Hey, I'm Adam. You come here often?
I'm Eve, and, no, I just got here.
Cool. Me too.
Adam and Eve lived peacefully in paradise with God until they made a very poor choice. You see, God had only given them one rule: don't eat the fruit from a certain tree. But
Hey, let's eat from that tree.
once they broke God's rule, the world became broken, and sin separated people from God and broke their relationships with one another. There was no more peace, but God had a plan. Years later, God chose a man named Abraham.
I'm old. Like really old. Like first generation iPod old.
He was old, and even though he didn't have any children, God had promised Abraham that the whole world would be blessed through his descendants.
The whole world?
Did he say descendants?
So Abraham's wife Sarah had a baby named Isaac. And Isaac grew up and had 2 babies. And then they grew up and had even more babies. Abraham's descendants grew and grew. And they became known as the Israelites, God's chosen people. But they still didn't have peace. They didn't have peace when the Israelites were taken as slaves in Egypt.
Let my people go!
And they didn't have peace when God chose Moses to lead people out of slavery.
The Lord has parted the sea so we can escape Egypt. Follow me.
They didn't have peace when God led them to the promised land.
Where's the milk and honey?
I thought it'd be bigger.
I wish we had a king like the other nations.
So God gave them a king.
Hello. I am your king.
Meh, I've seen better.
We want a new God.
Nothing brought God's people peace. But God wasn't finished yet. You see, hundreds of years later in the town of Bethlehem, a descendant of Abraham that would bless the whole world was about to be born. The baby's name was Jesus, and he would become a man who loved people deeply, and he would show us how to love people the way he did. So Jesus loves us so much that he gave his life on a cross to pay for our sins. The Apostle Paul wrote, God was pleased to bring all things back to himself. That's because of what Christ has done. God made peace through Christ's blood by his death on the cross. Jesus paid for every sin ever committed and every sin that would ever be committed. People would no longer have to be separated from God. And with God's help, people would make peace with one another. But the story of Easter doesn't end with Jesus' death on the cross. On the morning of the 3rd day, Mary Magdalene went to Jesus' tomb to cover his body with spices.
That's odd. Someone has rolled away the stone.
Why do you look for the living among the dead? He is not here. He has risen.
Mary Magdalene ran to find Jesus' disciples. Peter and John returned with her, and in the tomb, they found linen cloths that were used to wrap Jesus' body. But they did not find Jesus, so they returned home, leaving Mary behind in the garden.
I can't believe Jesus is gone. Hello, sir. You must be the gardener. Did you carry Jesus away? Tell me where you put him.
Mary.
Teacher.
And as soon as the man spoke, Mary knew it was Jesus, alive. He had come back from the dead. Jesus is more powerful than sin. He's more powerful than death. And because of him, we can have peace with God and with each other as God intended from the beginning. And that is the story of Easter.
We should tell that story every year.
We do.
Awesome.
It is awesome. Before Jesus, we had lost our connection with God. Our relationship was broken. Jesus' death and resurrection, it helped rebuild what was broken and reconnect us with our Creator.
Amazing. Thanks, Kellen.
No problem. Peace out. Oh, and happy Easter to everyone.
Happy Easter!
Only one thing left to do now.
Ooh, I was thinking the same thing.
Oh.
Huh.
So, was that supposed
Nope. Reveal the question.
Why does Easter matter? What do you say, Lawson?
I guess it's really the reason we're here.
It's true. Jesus' resurrection is the most amazing thing that has ever happened. That's why we can't stop talking about it.
What do you think? Why does Easter matter? Talk about it together.
We'll see you next week for a brand new show.
Bye.
Happy Easter.
Happy rope.
What are you going to do with all that?
Make a fort.
Oh, a rope fort.
Yes. First of its kind. You can't come in.
Huh, why not?
You don't have the password. The password's rope.
Oh, well, now I can come in.
Wow, what a great show today. I love Easter.
Me too. I thought you were very good today.
Yeah?
Totally. And you look great too. Have you lost weight?
I have. Thank you for noticing.
No problem. I also noticed that we seem to be out of popsicles. Any idea where they might have all gone?
What? I don't. How could that happen? I mean, I didn't. Look, over there!
Oh, Lawson.